My name is Santiago. I am an expert on field coverage planning, and I will be explaining you the OpenField nav operative systems from Nature Robots, and more specifically about the field coverage planning tool that we are offering to our customers. With this tool, our customers can plan the routes that an autonomous machine would follow in order to work the complete field, so that they can plan the complete agricultural processes, like for example mowing, seeding, spraying or weeding. So the machines can have different settings, they can have different implements, the implements can be located in different parts and have different working widths. Basically the user starts by selecting the field, so the field environment is, we start with the boundary, with the polygon of the field. And this polygon, these geometries can be loaded either from our cloud, maybe from previous missions, something that we are already using, or it can be also created by the user from the graphical user interface, just by selecting the corners of the field boundary. We can also use, for example, measuring poles, so that we can be more precise in the creation of these polygons. Once we have the geometric representation of the fields, we can, within some seconds, generate a plan that is optimized and that is transversing and completely covering the field. We can either select, for example, that the headland must be worked before the inner field, and therefore we can select, for example, a corner of the boundary where the robot would enter. Or we can also have the option that the robot is already inside and we need to work the inner field. We're giving the user the flexibility to select the type of headlands that they want to use in that specific operation. So we can have a fixed headland width that will surround the complete inner part of the field, or we can give the option for them to select a different type of headland width or amount of passes that they want related to each one of the edges. We can have no-go zones inside of the field, like for example if we have trees or if we have electrical poles. So the planner will plan around these obstacles. We have the option to start either from the headland or from the inner field. So there are some operations where we have to work first the headland and then the inner field. Field coverage planning tool can be run either in our cloud or it can be run locally in the machine. If there are some unexpected events that happen during the mission execution, we can replan based on these events and based on the current state of the field and of the process. So the missions can be planned from the office, offline, way before the operation will take, or it can be also done in the field once we have seen that maybe some of the environment settings are not as we expected.